Castlevania 4 is not a bad game by any means, I'm beginning to feel and determine. But it's old. It's very old, and I'm not really feeling that it's one of those games that has aged well, like, some of the other Super Nintendo titles I've mentioned that have better graphics here. I mean, it kind of reeks of early 90s game design in several ways that I don't currently have the presence of mind to describe in detail, but I'll probably will anyway as I go through this video. I mean, don't get me wrong, this whip physics, this is cool. Like I've said, this is neat, and seeing this on the Super Nintendo is very, very refreshing. Everything else, I mean, the obtuse platforming, and the Mode 7, and the cheapy, music that's really not making very good use of the Super NES sound chip, which I know they would have had no better way to know. I mean, I'm sure Konami's development team had just barely gotten started on developing for the Super Nintendo by the time this game came out, but even so, I mean, this music here is just doing nothing for me. It's just loops and bleeps and blips. Also, I think I remember I have to jump on a platform to get over here. If I remember properly, the last video, I tried to jump on that thing and found that I could... Oh, I can't, okay. I just must have sucked at it last time. God, those things are annoying. Ugh. Even with my omnidirectional whipping, they're kind of hard to take care of. Okay, I thought that was a lot of insta-death scenarios that really were not. I wish I had, like, throwing knives or a cross right now. Ah! Ah! God, I suck. The platforming here is certainly getting progressively less forgiving. I don't even know how I'm supposed to deal with this situation. I mean, if I don't have a long-range weapon, and without it I can't... Well, I guess an upgraded whip does just barely reach across there, but if I don't move out in time, that crusher just annihilates me. Okay, whatever, I'll just deal with you from under here. Be a cheap cheese ass and kill you the easy way. Okay, what more nonsense do we have to deal with? Yeah, I mean... I definitely take back what I said before about this game being hard, but at the same time, it's starting to feel a little bit lackluster. I mean... yeah. I don't know what my problem is. Maybe I'm just spoiled by more modern games that are prettier and flashier, and I'm completely failing to see, like, some brilliant bits of game design that should honestly impress me here. I don't know. It's difficult to, like, objectively analyze, and notice how I said objectively analyze something in real time the very first time that you're being exposed to it, because I'm not really going to understand the virtues of this until after, a while after I've played it, and I'll think about it and go like, oh yeah, this was this and that was that, and blah 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 blah. Also, how the hell am I supposed to get through there? I don't think I moved fast enough before it. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know how I'm supposed to move, because I can't go up top or I'll get... It's starting to get ludicrous. I can't go up top or I'll get crushed because I can't move that fast, but I can't go down below either because the spikes will kill me. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get through here. What? I just harmlessly get pushed into the ceiling and that... God, it doesn't make any sense. Crushers before have killed me, and I'm going to get killed by an eye. And swords coming out of the ceiling. Finally, a ranged weapon. I would very much like to not get killed. Moreover, I would like there to be some chicken to fall out of these candles or the wall. Oh, and then... Oh, let me get that. Ah, yes! And there's another one, so that was completely pointless. And I died. One of the dragons is down. I wonder if I can just pelt the remainder one to death with the throwing knife, because I know if I step on that platform, he's going to knock me into the goo. Yeah. I've got really mixed feelings about this game, I gotta say. And I'm out of hearts. Never thought that would happen. Come on. Just brute force you to death. And now some bird or bumblebee is gonna come out of the walls and kill me in a single hit. Yeah, I got problems with this, because this is the kind of game that derived its difficulty from micromemorization. Almost. I mean, I know that's a little bit unfair to say that, but I mean, this is most certainly the type of game where you would just play it over and over as a kid because you had nothing else to do, and you got really good at it just out of sheer repetition. And I realize that every game is supposed to have practice and player training and what have you, but there's ways to do it that don't involve frustration. I don't know, maybe that was their goal, to be frustrating. I don't get it. It's the machinations of higher thinking a game designer above my feeble mind. Oh god, what now? See, this is what irritates me. Each time a new enemy comes on screen, I have no idea to know what its behavior is until I've suffered for it, until I've actually taken a hit. Oh, and here's another thing, like bits of background architecture, I had no way to know that wasn't an enemy, until I get up here and whip it and see that it's not attacking me and find that I don't have a way to interact with it. Yeah, there's a lot of sloppy design going on here. Oh god, these things again, I hate Medusa heads so much. First most annoying enemies in all of Castlevania. See, okay, is this an enemy? Yeah, it is, because I'm hitting it with my little whip and I can see the orange sparks showing up, but if it weren't for that, I'd have no idea. I mean, for all I know, it was the same caliber of just background architecture that bat thing up there was, and I died. Ugh. Okay, this time, slow and careful, slow and careful. I'll admit, I'm not having as much fun as I was at first, because the parts of this game that I did find fun and impressive and interesting quickly became repetitious, and then a whole bunch of things got introduced that I don't find fun and interesting, like having random gimmicks of enemies and level geometry just sprung on me with having no opportunity to deal with it. How can I get over that corpse weed without... Am I just fucked if I came this way? Because yeah, I can see no way to get through that without getting hurt. Well, whatever. Let's just get to the boss. And Spikes being an insta-kill is ever an annoyance. Alright, once again. God! I'm gonna try going the other way. See if I just get insta-killed in the pit here. Okay. I did not. There are limited times I've found where whip wiggling is useful. I mean, it has to be in such a case where enemy motility is not going to kill you, but outside of that, you can just pin them and light whip them to death. At this point, I'm more or less continuing to play because I know people, for some ungodly reason, like seeing my reactions to this nonsense, so I will deliver. I may not be super positive or super intelligent or super voluminous, but such it will be. Yeah! I whip you to pieces with my face! This is going to be a destructible floor, isn't it? Oh, shockingly, it's not. I could stand here until the timer runs out and not be bothered. Okay, that falls slower than I walk. Good to see. Alright. Why that caused me such a problem before. Oh, Jesus. This is specifically meant to fuck with my jump arcs. I mean, look. About 9 out of 10 ways in which I move is going to get screwed up by that. Or, except just walking off the ledge like an idiot. Okay, I'm not interested in your attempts at happy living. Okay. Needles that don't get far enough down to hurt me if I'm multi-meal walking, so what's the point? Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't bitch. If something is unusually easy for once. Don't stand up, Simon! Oh, so those log things, they don't die if I hit them, they just die if or they don't die if I stand on them, they just die if I hit them with my whip. Well, that's weird. Why would they do that? Huh. And this is no better than the disappearing block things in Mega Man. I'm not gonna make this the first time, am I? Oh, and the knives coming from the ceiling, too. Let's see how many attempts this takes me. In fact, let's just try to walk. Nope. Failure. Alright, this will start counting as attempt number 3, and after this I'll do attempts off camera until I succeed. Come on. Ugh. Attempt number 6. There we go. Yikes. Oh, and a boss. Lovely. Alright, well, let's see what bullshit portends here. Oh, the creature, Frankenstein. And he's got little... 2 of them. There's no way I can avoid that. Oh, whatever. Just kill him. Oh, it's a doppelganger. I get it. Oh, he makes use of throwing holy waters as well. Although I'm sure his is like an evil water. Whatever the hell that is. Is that a doppelganger? Yes, it is. Oh, and awesome. I got myself in a crusher position where I can't possibly deal with it. I'm smart. That's okay. I think I got him. I got him. Please don't tell me he has a second form. Nope, he doesn't. It was kind of a grungy and unsatisfying experience, that level was. Everything was very dark and dim and blah 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 blah. Stage 9. God, how many stages does this game have? For a linear platformer. Well, I take it back. I was about to say this. It feels like a very large game for a Super Nintendo linear platformer, but then I remember Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island. Those games are friggin' enormous compared to this. Yeah, we'll come back and tackle this later.